What? Oh my god. I don't know what's happening.
What's up, Good Game Report community? How's everybody doing out there? Sorry, that was just a little drum solo action that we would get into right there to start it off. How's everybody doing? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, everybody watching live on Twitch right now? If you're listening later on in the week, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. We have a great episode lined up for today and tonight. It's going to be fire. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be Son Fuego. Big Fuego's up in here. We got a big interview coming up with our guests. We're gonna go into some gaming news. We got some Ninja Tifu hate that came out last week. We're gonna talk about big streamer got a partnership with Chipotle and has his own food item on there now, which is gonna be great. I love it. I can't wait to get it. Then we're going to this weird thing with the stigma that follows female streamers. We need to talk about it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it tonight on this podcast. So thank you again for tuning in. If you're in chat, let's get some yours going up in chat. Because of my co-host, we got Mendy. Mendy, for the yours out there, let me get a big year.
Ear.
Let me get a double year for all the years.
Ear.
Big priest, Mendy. Big priest. And for our guest, we are joined by the talented, the goated, SunFyreTV joining us for the podcast. SunFyre, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me. Should I speak right here or am I okay like right here?
Let's just all get really close and just all lean up like this.
Okay, so
Like crazy adjusting the levels right now.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining the podcast. Excited to have you on.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm doing good, and you guys are super hyped up, so I'm excited for that because you gotta
Were
be
you
hyped.
expecting the drumsticks to come out?
No, I did not expect the drum intro. I had to clip it. I have a clip of it now.
Yes.
Awesome.
Dude, Mendy, you almost butchered it earlier. You had the flag out and everything, and this drumsticks came out, and I was nervous that our secret was going to be unveiled.
Yeah, I
I
tend to
did
ruin
see
it.
them, but I didn't think about it.
You didn't put it together, 2 and 2? Wow.
No. No.
Mendy, if you blew that, I would have been so furious with you.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, also the face paint is on point. It kind of reminds me of me.
You?
Oh.
Where do you think we
didn't-
got this idea?
This is
I don't know,
original.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying, reminds me of me.
I've been doing this for the longest time I can remember, starting back to Friday. I have done this
Okay.
every stream.
Same.
Well, it looks good.
Thank you. It's really hard. We were
really
talking
hard.
before this. So all right, let's get to know you a little bit first, and then we'll circle back to the face paint because it all works into your stream and you. So let's get, if you don't mind, just a little bit kind of a backstory of who you are and what you do, so the people out there listening and watching can get a sense of this.
Okay. So my name is SunFyre. My real name is Sofia, and I'm from Costa Rica. I'm Hispanic, but I also know Portuguese because I lived in Brazil. We moved around a lot when I was little. Been living in the States for like almost, I don't know, 7 years, 8 years, 9. I don't even know now. Maybe 8. But and a lot of people ask me like, why is your English so good? Like, and I told them like I went to American schools most of my life, or all my life. But because like when I say I'm Hispanic, people go, what? But you can kind of hear the accent too. I kind of use that a lot in my stream too. Like I'm proud to be a Hispanic female drummer. I talk about this a lot on my stream. So that's a little bit about me. And I play drums on Twitch. I'm also a graphic designer. I went to school for graphic design, so I'm pretty much around like the arts. It's very big for me, like the whole arts and creative arts, and music is big for me. So that's, I don't know what else I should tell you about me, but yeah, that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. And when you first came into, and this is how we kind of came across each other, is you popped into the GGR Discord. We saw you in there, and I always like to check the Twitch connection of any new members that come into the Discord group. And I open it up, and you were just slamming the drums. I still don't know how to say it. Slamming the drums, slapping the
Slamming.
drums.
Yeah, I said banging the drums could be, I don't know. Slamming, slapping, whatever. Anything that has to do with noise.
I'm gonna go with slapping the drums.
Yeah.
So I pulled up like your most recent VOD, and I immediately sent a message to Mendy. I was like, dude, we need to get her on the podcast as fast as humanly possible.
I believe Craig was the one that invited me to the Discord. He just found me on Instagram and he's like, you should join our Discord. There's a lot of gaming involved, but you know, you're a drummer. And I'm like, yeah, why not? Like your stuff is cool. So that was cool.
And here we are on this lovely podcast.
Craig, she said our stuff's cool. Clip that. Boom.
Yeah,
Boom.
I usually don't join Discords randomly like that. It was pretty random, honestly, but I gave it a try. You seem very nice on the DMs, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
We try.
Mendy, she didn't say anything about you. It was all
I felt
me
like it
and how
was to me.
nice I was, and it was all about that. Thank you very much for the kind words, for the kind words.
Boom, nailed it.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, just quickly just going into
We're
like
crazy.
a little background of your streaming kind of career. I got a glimpse on, you know, I watched that other podcast you're doing, so I kind of know. But if you can give a quick little breakdown of, you know, when you started and kind of where you are now in your streaming life.
Okay, so I started when I was probably like a year after doing going to college, and then I had like a lot of free time doing internships, and it was summer 2016, and my boyfriend at the time said that I should, and my best friend at the time also told me you should try Twitch, so I said why not. He brought his Nintendo Wii U, I think it was, that we tried first, and I was just playing Super Mario Bros. I love Super Smash, not Super Mario. But I love Mario, Nintendo, everything.
Both good
I grew up-
games.
Yes, I
Yes.
grew up with Nintendo, but I love as for fighting games, I love Smash. So yeah, I will destroy you. Smash.
Oh.
Is that a challenge?
What?
Yes, I play Zelda and Cheek, so
Oh, we got to set up a
Anyway.
tournament or something.
yes, I have my Wii. So not my Wii, my wow, I can't even think right now. What am I saying?
The Switch.
Switch. Yeah, the Switch.
Me
That's
too.
the Wii, like 10 years ago. Anyway, so I started in 2016 summer just playing Smash, and it looked terrible. It was super laggy, and I don't know. It was nice to kind of just put something out there that I was doing, and having people in the chat talk, even though it was like 2 people. It felt interesting to me, so I wanted to try just drawing because since I have my arts background and all that, I wanted to do some drawing, and people were commenting on my art, and it was nice. It was cool to have people look at what I was doing in real time, because to me that was new, streaming and all of that. So and then from there it kind of evolved to me just getting more serious about gaming on Twitch, but not like Call of Duty serious, but okay, I never got there. But more like Nintendo, like Zelda, like Wind Waker, and then I got like better equipment, and then I transitioned to PUBG. That was my first like serious shooter game that I started getting more into, and like Twitch was like more serious to me. Like I was like gaining more followers, and it was like when I got affiliate, I think it was 2017 March when I got affiliate, and I was started getting subscriptions, and I'm like, this is insane. People are paying for this. And then after that, it kind of just went from PUBG, and then I started playing Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm still playing Rainbow Six. Like that's one of my favorite games. And I just tried a little bit of everything, and then I had the opportunity to play drums. Can you hear the dog a lot, by the way?
Yeah, I just feel like the dog's just trying to get on the podcast. More
Yeah.
than welcome
More
to
than
come
welcome
on.
Get her?
to.
Yeah. Sorry. We'll try to get her because
It's all good.
okay. Yeah. Anyway, I think we got it. All right.
Where were we?
So yeah, gaming, and then what's it called? My friend said that he had a drum set that he could lend to me, and he said, "Are you interested in playing drums on Twitch?" And I said, "Yeah, let's give it a try. Why not?" So because of that offer, I'm where I am now, and I didn't think that would open so many doors to where I am now. And like it's crazy because I was drumming before, I'd never really drummed with electronic kit like I'm doing now, but I did have a band. It was a metalcore band. around 2016, 17. I was playing with them live shows too. And before that, it was like on and off talent shows, a lot of drumming with like random people. And I had my own drum kit. It was an acoustic kit. I never owned an electronic one. So until now, just it's been like almost, so it's 20, yeah, almost 2 years. Actually, this month it's gonna be 2 years, so that's
Ooh.
crazy. Yeah, like not nonstop, but like 4 days a week is a lot, I would say, compared to how I used to drum. Like before, I didn't drum a lot compared to now. I'm drumming way more now, and it's made me so better, so much better than before. So that has been like, it opened a lot of opportunities. Like I would never imagine myself DMing artists that I admire and listen to their music. Like, uh, disclosure, talking to like Matt Kahifi on Instagram DMs. He's like the singer of Trivium, or like talking to like other drummers that I admire. And because he's also a streamer on Twitch. So even imagining like with him being a streamer and him being the frontman of Trivium, which is one of my favorite bands, like he recognizes my stream and sees what I do, and then he knows who I am. Like he won't know like who I am, like real, like just Sophia, like he knows SunFyre, which is a different. I would say it's different than like my real me, because I always talk about this. I'm super shy real life. SunFyre is loud and just like I'm just a different. It's like a weird blurred line where I have like my real personality on Twitch, but I also don't show like my real SunFyre loud self, like when I go hang out with friends and we play volleyball on Tuesdays, and like I'm super quiet. Ask Kelborn, my husband, like he knows that I'm quiet around people, and on stream I just go all off and like I'm yelling and I'm just having fun. It's crazy. I don't know, I feel like I'm all over the place, but basically with the drumming on Twitch, it opened a lot of opportunities with people and artists, and just getting to partner and like getting all these sponsorships. And I never imagined that. And I saw the potential, and then I just kept going, and I'm gonna keep going until wherever I get. So
Mendy, are you thinking about buying an electronic drum set and just slapping away?
Only so I don't piss off my neighbors and my roommates. But I would love to just, go crazy in my room.
I think you should get a real drum set.
That's what I was thinking too, but
yeah, I think acoustic drum set will never beat an electronic, even though electronics nowadays are so like they're so advanced and they sound great, but you won't ever get the same feel from an acoustic has the metal rim, and it has like the dynamic sounds, like how hard, how soft you hit it with all these different little, it's not gonna be exactly the same, but yeah, acoustic will be better for you. Try it out if
For you,
haven't.
yes.
I'll tell my roommates that they'll love it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have don't get it if you have roommates. They'll hate it.
I think I'd still do it. Still do it. I would love to see Mendy with those arm tats.
Yes.
And
Yes, I got the beautiful S1 over here.
I think my neighbors would hate me if I had an acoustic, but at least this is better if you have roommates.
let's talk about kind of your setup right now. So, is it very quiet when you hit those things, or is it somewhat still loud?
Well, it's not super
Oh.
loud, but it's like, can you hear that?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's just hitting plastic pads. And
So it's like sneaky
Interesting.
loud, I would say.
yeah, like my neighbor downstairs, he says it's all good. He doesn't mind, but he can hear like the thumps. But imagine the thumps with the actual sound.
Oh man.
That would suck. That would be bad. That would be, yeah. So it's way better having the thumps and just like, you don't have like the cymbal crash, like shh, like so loud.
Weird
Mendy,
question.
you need a hard cymbal. if you get it, you need a hard cymbal.
Definitely. Does it tell like how hard you hit it? Does it change the beat of it as well?
Yeah. Well, the tonality of the cymbal changes. So if you hit it softly, it'll sound different than when you hit it hard.
Even on the electronic ones?
Yes, you can set that up.
Yeah, come on, Mendy.
You can set that up. It's the volume that changes mainly.
Interesting.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. So how long did it take to like get like your actual setup? I feel like that's something that takes time to kind of perfect, like anybody's setup. It took a year for me to get what I have right now, and I feel like it's always changing.
So yeah, exactly. So till this day, ask my viewers. I mean, like my mods, they're here too. Like, ask them. Like, today, Thomas, I said, hey, give me a second, guys. I need to adjust my drum set. Something was off, and like just you hit it, and you're hitting it so hard. I'm playing really fast music, and it'll go forward, so I have to bring it back. And I do have a carpet, which helps, but I have to adjust it, and that's just minor. But when it comes to like, I did move this, the camera angle is different now compared to last month. And then I have an overhead camera that I can point down so people can see where the pads are. And then I always want to change it up and make it look different. You know, I guess keeping it like the same how it is for a few months. And then once like 3 months pass, I can kind of add something new. But it's always been changing. Like since I got the kit, oh my God, audio was the worst thing to kind of just adjust because yeah, because audio, even for like you guys, I mean, you don't have a drum set, but audio and just making sure that there's no delay with camera. Like the audio was something that I had to struggle. Like I struggled with a lot, and I asked for help. I had to change mixers, and then I had to just get new cables and stuff. Or there's like static that I had to kind of just cut off with like an isolator and things that I have to get. And I'm like, what is an isolator? What is a static? I don't understand. So it's like all these like audio things that I have to deal with that I understand now more with time. It's been 2 years and I understand them better, but still there's always going to be something that happens. And I always blame Windows.
It's just a good thing to blame. Yeah, yeah. Windows.
Yeah. And like the whole visual thing of it, I'm probably gonna change that poster. It's been there for like a year now, and I don't know, I like to change the visual of it, and yeah, like new curtains probably. So it's always changing.
What would you adjust in Mendy's streaming room right now? Just taking a quick look. What would you adjust? What would you add? Your thoughts?
That white cap, I can't read what it says, so it's distracting.
Don't tell Craig that. Well, the OG hats for us.
Yeah, I can't read it from. Yeah.
But usually I'm wearing it, but I wanted my hair to like go crazy when I rocked out. I didn't mean that. That was just something I wanted to say. I'm just messing. Actually, I don't like the hat with the look. Sorry, Craig.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Maybe put like a poster behind you.
What kind of poster? What kind of guy does Mendy look like?
Maybe a White Claw poster. Like there ain't no laws if there's laws.
I got two.
Maybe your softball jersey that you're very proud of. I don't know.
Bro, beat man. I got tons of softball jerseys.
Go to like Spencer's and just get one of those like half naked girls like facing away, and you just see like their backs, and it's like the Pink Floyd logo. Whoa. Like everybody has that.
Oh, I can't do that to my mother.
I know, I'm kidding, but yeah, everybody like knows that poster. Something super, I don't know.
We'll work on
whatever you want. Yeah,
we'll work. They tease me a lot because they say my room looks like it's from a hotel. They say it's like a Hotel 6 or something. Very upsetting.
Oh. Yeah.
I think it looks great, Mendy.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I think it looks phenomenal.
You should hang that flag though. That'd be cool.
I should. I really should.
Yeah.
So to be fair, Mendy has one of the better setups because he has a turtle with a camera that links out to where the turtle is.
She's in another room right now. She's sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
Speedy is asleep right now, but he has a live full screen camera on Speedy. So
that's so cool. I want to put a camera on my dog, but she always moves around. So
a lot of people say that, and I'm always wondering, like, what are you gonna do when the dog moves around and doesn't stay in one spot? Like with my turtle, it's stuck in a tank. It's not going anywhere.
Sometimes Speedy gets out.
She did one morning. Yeah, she did.
Speedy's slippery.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But we love Speedy. Son, do you mind talking about? So you're our first Twitch partner that we've had on. So big pogs to that. I just want to say congrats on getting there.
Thank you. I cried.
Can you just kind of talk about your time frame from when you hit affiliate and then you start, actually, like you mentioned, you see these subscriptions coming in, you're like, okay, this is kind of taking off, and then you're closing in on the partnership. You called it phase 1 and phase 2 of partnership, like the hype leading up to it, and then maintaining that hype after you reach partnership, you said was even tougher than getting there, right?
Well, I mean, there's different journeys for everybody, but what I've seen is like a lot of partners that hit partnership a month or 2 or 3 later, they'll drop average because it's kind of like the hype for them to reach partnership is over. So people go, that's just my opinion, but I think it's true because it's like nobody, like, okay, everybody's really happy for that person. They all opened an extra tab to help them out with the lurk and they just chatted and whatever. You know, it's kind of like they all put their mind to it and they help the person reach partner and then they kind of move on from that and the hype for them goes down. And that happens. Like it happens to so many partners and it's called like the post partner syndrome or whatever, something on Twitter that I read. But it's like it's true because they do these like expectations versus reality. And so like you have this expectation that you're going to be super popular when your partner, but no, like most people don't. Like you might keep going up the hill of partnership and get more viewers, but most people don't. They drop. And it's normal because it's kind of like the hype is done. Like people, when they're pushing, they're like, okay, guys, like one more month, we can do this. I'm so excited. And like if people for the community and other communities, they start joining forces and then they help the person, they raid the person, they help the person get there. They know that they're pushing for partnership. So whenever you raid somebody, you go, this person's pushing for partnership. Let's go help them out. So everybody has that in their mind. You know, and then that kind of did happen to me. It dropped, but I wasn't surprised. I was upset a little bit, but it wasn't surprising because I knew that there was so much hype that normally I wouldn't have that hype if it wasn't for this push. So like I would be I don't know, during that time when I was pushing towards the end, I had an average of 100 viewers and then normally for me I'm like at 60 something and it fluctuates a lot. So I was back at like 60 and you know, this month I was like at 100 again and I'm back at 60 and like it goes up and down and you should not let yourself like you shouldn't let it affect you because I've learned that it's going to happen. You know, times can be like a factor for some people that cannot watch your stream, like they have school or work and I've learned that. And then, you know, people going back to like exams and stuff. So whatever it is that affects people that can't watch you anymore, you should not let it affect it. The way that you run your stream, it should just be for your fun, and you just gotta believe in yourself and do it because you like it and you love it. And because if you let it affect yourself, like you'll be pretty upset. Like I let it affect me so much, and I got over it. You know, eventually I just understood and I accepted it, and I knew that it was just that's just gonna fluctuate. And I thought that I was doing something wrong. Like, what am I doing wrong? What can I change? What is it that is, you know, changing the way that my stream is growing now? Because after partnership, like I said, the hype is gone, and then you just gotta work towards something new and kind of go for like partner part two. And that is what I'm kind of doing right now, but I'm not stressing about it. You know, I'm just letting things happen. Like the other day, you know, Jared Dines, the YouTuber.
No,
maybe not, but he's like a musician. That's okay. There most people like musicians know him, but he's like a big YouTuber with 3 million subscribers on YouTube. Like he stopped by my stream and he like dropped like a 300 donation. 300, wow. Yeah. So that he put it on one of his YouTube videos, and then a lot of people that watched his YouTube video about him doing that to other, like a lot of music streamers, they were like, "Oh, you're SunFyre. You were in his video. That's cool. I found you through him and YouTube." So stuff like that, like opportunities like that happen. And so I'm just letting things happen naturally. Like I'm not chasing anything. I mean, there's a trend on Twitter, like something small, like Yoda memes. I made my own Yoda meme, stuff like that, so people would like it, like, you know, whatever. But I'm not, I don't know. It's just I see a lot of people trying hard for like chasing things that are probably gonna make them famous, but you shouldn't stress about it. Just let things happen naturally.
I think that's the perfect way to sum up streaming right there.
Mm-hmm.
We can, you know, dive in when we go into the bigger topic later on that we're going to discuss, but just stream to stream, you know.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. Someone might come in and they could turn into, you know, an everyday viewer of yours, and
yeah,
it's literally just wave. You just got to ride it and just have fun doing it.
Or you could be rated by somebody really big, and then most of those people stick around for a while, but they'll drop. Like, I know one of the music channels recently won a talent show, and the person that was hosting the talent show, it was Raj. I don't know if you know him. I mean, he's pretty big.
Okay.
He's a big streamer. He has like 40,000 viewers for like these talent shows. So when they won the talent show, they had like 12,000 viewers, and they normally have like 200. Okay, so those people, most people followed, and then a lot of that average went from like 10,000, 9,000, and then back to like 2,000, and like two days later, and that's gonna happen. Like, you shouldn't. It's just, there's this thing where it's like you get rated, or you get this massive host, and then you're so excited. There's so many people watching, and then you see it drop. When you're new to streaming, you're gonna be so upset because you're like, "Where's everybody going?" You know, it's normal. Like, people won't stick around because their attention is not caught right away by you. So one thing about being rated is like you have 10 seconds to impress somebody or to like catch their attention. So as soon as I get rated by somebody, like one time I got rated for like 2,000 viewers. That was the biggest one I've gotten. I froze, and then I just played a song right away for them to be impressed because it was such a hype song. And then I played his song request, and then everybody was like, "Yeah." But none of those people watch. I don't think from like 2,000 people that came to my stream that day, there's probably like maybe one or two that still watch me, but most of them followed. But it's fine, you know. It's not gonna be. It's just that a lot of people get upset about numbers.
I think the weird thing about raid is that I feel like most of them are lurkers. So when they raid you, and let's say it's like 100 people, I feel like only 10, 20 people are the only ones that are actually talking in chat, and the rest are just either lurking their stream and they just happen to be going into the next raid, or they're just not chatters for whatever reason. So it's kind of hard to tell like who's engaging and who's not.
And you shouldn't think about the lurkers. Like, don't ever call out the lurkers. That's a thing on Twitter, if you guys have seen.
Yeah, many stay away from the lurkers. They're
I would never.
No, but basically just focus on who's in chat and who's talking to you. If somebody's interested in asking you questions, answer to them, and then just say, you know, "What's up, guys? How you doing today?" You know, start a conversation. And a lot of this is talking to yourself, and that's normal.
I'm really good at talking to myself.
Like, even as a drummer, like, I'm just gonna. There's no, like, let's say one day, like, there's not a lot of people talking. There was one time where like 5 minutes passed and nobody was talking, and it's fine. Okay, that was whatever. And so I was like, what's happening? It's like, my internet down? Did I crash? Why is nobody saying anything? So I just go, okay, we're gonna play the next song, and I just focus on the song and play and just do it for me, and like make sure that to focus and just have fun and don't think about who's watching and who said what. But you know, there's times where a troll will comment on what I'm wearing, and I'll be like, zoom cam in my face. Really? Really?
See, you have a benefit though. When someone raids you, like, you actually have a talent. Where as opposed to like if someone like hits like Mendy or myself with like a fat raid, like, we're just terrible at video games. So it's not like we can save like in that next 10 seconds go and just like drop 10 people in Apex or something like that. You can just be like, boom, let's slap some drums. And Mendy and I are just like,
it's about you.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. How are you?
Yeah, I mean, I understand, but it's about you and how you catch their attention with your personality. So make sure to be charismatic and interesting, and like, you don't say a dad joke. Whatever. Yes.
I go straight to Speedy Cam. I go straight to my turtle cam because it blows people away. And Stav just shotguns a White Claw, and that's about it.
Well,
yes, it's not about flexing the game. It's about showing how awesome you are. That's it.
That when I updated like my room and everything, it was for that exact reason. You know, I was looking at, you know, like stats, and I know I always tell people don't worry about them, but the one thing that I hated was seeing unique viewers come in, like a high amount of unique viewers. And my thought is, how can I catch that unique viewer's eye to stick around? Because you only have 10 seconds, like you said. And if it's my gameplay alone isn't going to do it, so I need my personality to stick out. I need my room to stick out, catch that viewer's eye, and say, I'm going to give him 10 more seconds.
Yeah.
You know, get him to stick around. So, and that's why I use this. Maybe I'll do the face paint going forward. I don't know.
Yeah, and don't worry if you are thinking about impressing somebody that just came in and they don't respond. They're maybe doing the dishes or they're driving, and don't worry about them not responding. in chat right away when you say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" And you're looking over like, did they say anything? Don't think about that. Just try to yeah. How do I explain this?
Be like as natural as possible.
Yeah. Do you and just say something funny here and there and like whatever.
No dad jokes though.
No, I do. I like dad jokes. I was just kidding about that.
Okay.
As long as they're good.
I'm only doing dad jokes going further. Can you talk about your sponsors and partnerships real quick? You mentioned you have a couple. I don't want to leave any out, so I'm going to let you go down the list of who you're rocking and who you're partnered up with.
Okay, so my first partnership was G Fuel, and it's still going, and it's been since October. Right now, like, there's a lot of competition. Like, I'm just SunFyre. I'm tiny compared to like Dr. Disrespect with G Fuel, and like, so like you have your, I guess, your mentor in your sponsorship, and then there's also other like streamers within that mentor. So I was added to a group and with my mentor and like the other streamers, and I go and I click on their names, and then I see this guy, I forgot his name already, but he had like 21,000 followers on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my god, I only have 2,000 compared to him, and I'm like comparing myself like, oh my god, I'm nobody compared to these people. So I don't know. So I just do my thing, and you don't have to compare to other people, but you still do, but try not to, because you're you, and you're gonna you affect people differently than how other people affect other people. But so that's kind of like the thing I'm trying to stick to, because I kind of read it from my friends from Heart Support, which is a organization that helps people with mental health, and they also stream on Twitch. So their stream is all about helping people to kind of open up and talk about mental health, and especially with streaming is such a hard thing to do sometimes. Like, there's so much going on in your brain, and there's a roller coaster of emotions, because obviously talking about numbers and like dropping numbers and viewers and all this can affect you, and people can go depressed for this. It happens, and people just go like, I don't know if this is my thing, my stream is not growing, I don't think it's for me. So a lot of people that stream do talk to Heart Support. They're great. And so I read their book, and it said, you, the way that you affect people is unique compared to everybody else in the world. So I just have to remember that. And I hope that you guys can get a little bit from what I'm saying right now and remember this, because it's true. You are you. So don't compare yourself to other people, even though it's a little hard sometimes to do that, because there's people that are way more successful than you, but everybody has a different journey. I don't know why I just got into this rant, but basically G Fuel. I wanted to bring that up because I was comparing myself to other influencers that are in the circle of G Fuel. So I'm like, am I even worth it for this? Like, and so I did my thing, and it's going really great. And I'm, like I say, I'm like so tiny compared to other people that I'm still really happy with it. I'm doing great. And they like me. So just got to make sure that they like you, and you're doing your thing, and you're doing your part as a sponsoree, or however you call it. Don't be an asshole.
Am I allowed to drink this energy drink, or can I only have G Fuel wet with you on?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, thank you.
What is that though?
Bang Energy.
What an animal.
They were like right next to each other at the TwitchCon booth.
Currently looking for sponsorships.
Yeah. I don't know about Bang and how like they sponsor, but G Fuel's pretty.
G Fuel's everywhere in the gaming world. Yeah. It's awesome. They're everywhere.
There's a lot of competition, yeah. So
you also have a mic company as well, correct?
Yeah, Rode mics. I just reached out to them. So like with G Fuel, I went up to their booth and I talked to the marketing director, and he was super like chill, really interested to like get to know me. And then he emailed me and said everything was good, so let's move forward. And then with this guy at Rode, he responded from me applying online. That was just like affiliates program or something that you can apply to. So like basically a sponsorship. So I was like, yeah, I would love to be, part of Rhodes, and looking for opportunities with different mics. And they said, so the guy said, yeah, like your stuff looks awesome. And then he sent me a free mic, and it's like, what? I didn't expect you to send me a free mic, but that's awesome. Yeah, it sounds great.
I've had maybe 10. I've had 10 mics in my entire life.
Yeah.
and I hated them all except for this one. I finally, just went in and bought. I can't say the name because you're here, but I love the one. I love the one I have right now.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, so I feel like people say this a lot. Like, oh, I don't know if I should talk about my mic. Like,
it rhymes with Mendy.
Can I have a free mic? Yeah, never ask for free stuff if you're getting if you're asking for a sponsorship. Never mention, hey, when is my free thing? Like, when are you gonna give me something for free? No.
Maybe that's why I haven't gotten anything. All right.
No. He's still waiting on his White Claw sponsorship.
Yeah, what's going on?
White Claw?
Ooh. Well, maybe. What do you think about White Claw?
I'm wondering why they haven't responded. How did you apply?
I was hoping you were going to say you didn't like it just so I could see Stav being upset about it.
I buy 48 of them every weekend, so I don't know. White Claw, I don't know what the delay is here.
I think, I don't know. You have to email them many times.
All right, I'll have my managers do that.
Yeah.
I want to roll into something you're very, very passionate about, and that is your Hispanic background. And if you don't mind going into this a little bit, you mentioned in the podcast how you're paving the way for Hispanic female streamers, not just drummers. You said drummers, and you're paving the road for them. You're paving the road for females in general.
Yeah.
All right, but especially you're very passionate about your Hispanic heritage and your culture, and it comes off in your stream with the stuff behind you. If you don't mind just talking about your connection to your culture and how you just always stay true to that during your streams.
Okay, so by the way, guys, I'm not from Spain. This is from a viewer that sent it to me, so I put it up there. Whenever somebody sends me a flag, I'll put it up on my wall because that's awesome.
You want this one?
That's not a flag. It is.
It is a flag.
No, but it's just the fact that it's a minority. Like Hispanics are just not. I mean, they're sort of everywhere, depending where you are. Like New York City, wow, they're everywhere. But like here, I'm in Buffalo, and being a Costa Rican outside of Costa Rica is very rare. Plus, Costa Rica has like 4.5 million people population, maybe 5 million now. But it's not a lot of people, so it's very rare. So whenever I see somebody from Costa Rica come into my chat and say, "Hey, I'm from Costa Rica," I get really excited because it's I don't know. I want to kind of represent, the fact that I'm proud of being Costa Rican, Hispanic, and also a drummer. So I've seen a lot of people on my Instagram. I feel like I get a lot more activity on my Instagram than Twitter for sure, and Twitch is up there too, where it's people from Costa Rica say, "Oh my god, I'm so proud of you, you are making us look great." And I'm yeah, I want people to get to know Costa Rica more through my silliness and my stream. And it's kind of this tiny little country in between Central America, Panama, and Nicaragua, and it's tiny little one in that strip. A lot of people don't know where it is, and we have this joke that it's an island, not Puerto Rico. Okay, calm down. And it's no. I don't know where it is. I'm sorry. And I gotta explain to people where Costa Rica is. So I'm just, it's just a minority thing and just being unique. And yeah, so I bring it out on stream a lot where I start yelling in Spanish. I have these commands where we type hola in my chat, and it'll say hola with the MP3 out loud. But I use a lot of different sound effects in Spanish. That's just that Avex. Avex is one of my mods, so he knows them. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like a thing that just sets me aside. That my titles are loud Hispanic drummer or loud Hispanic chick drummer. I don't know, and it's funny because it's true. There's Hispanics that are just loud. And it's part of their culture. It's if you're from the Caribbean, if you go to Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico, you go into a room of people, they'll be yelling, and that's how they talk. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. So it makes me different. So I kind of just embrace that.
Do you have a big Hispanic following?
I wish I had more Hispanic following, but no, I don't mind. I since Twitch is a bigger platform in the States, and then following to the States is Europe. And then Asia, and then Hispanic countries come last because it's not a big thing. Like even explaining to my family, they don't know what streaming is, but they kind of understand a little bit now. But no, there's people that are, I feel like if you're a person that plays video games and is very techie, and they'll know what Twitch is. But if you talk to like I don't know how to explain, like one of those like Hispanic people that are like rich and like they're like, oh my god, I like to go to the mall, and and like they don't deal with technology and they don't even know how to use their iPhone. Like they won't know what Twitch is. A lot of my old classmates don't even know what it is, and they go, I see your videos on Instagram and it's awesome. But like if I didn't play drums, they wouldn't understand why is there a screen of like a gun and my little camera in the corner. They don't understand that. But if it's a video of me drumming, they'll get it. They know what drumming is. Every time I linked like to my friends like a video of me playing PUBG, and I said, "Oh my god, look at this! I got an awesome kill." They'll be like, they wouldn't say anything, just left it at scene, and I'm like,
Oh,
no.
so rude.
They didn't understand. So, presas, sí.
Do you have you ever been approached by someone like when in a DM or something like that, or maybe in your stream with a donation, just like you've kind of inspired me to, become a drummer or become a musician, or someone, back in Costa Rica that's like, hey, I started streaming because of you. Have you ever been approached by anybody like this?
I've had people tell me that you inspired me to drum again, which makes me super happy. Not donations like that though. Maybe on Twitch, if I got a donation, maybe a few times it was like, you inspired me, keep doing your thing, I love your stream, stuff like that.
Mendy, has anybody ever written to you saying that you've inspired them to play Apex or buy a turtle?
I hope not, as far as turtle wise, because they are in the butt to take care of. But some people do say like, oh, like I'm kind of interested in getting a turtle. And I'm always like, please don't get a turtle.
You tell them no?
I have to, dude. I don't recommend getting a turtle at all. Anybody that's listening right now, do not.
Speedy, don't listen. Wow.
It's tough because I feel like I've explained this so many times, but they just keep getting bigger and bigger. So you need a bigger tank, and it just gets to the point where you need to dedicate a whole room to this turtle.
Wait, how big do they get?
I have a female red ear slider, so they can get up to like 8 inches, and that means I need an 80-gallon tank for it.
I thought you had a little one like this. Tiny
no,
little
she's a thick, girthy girl. She's a big turtle.
Nice, a tortoise.
Yes.
Oh, I can't. You just talked bad about Speedy right there, Mendy. Wow.
She knows that we have a horrible relationship, but she knows she's on camera, and that's what she's got to do.
Maybe when she escaped, she was trying to get away from you.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
SunFyre, you've mentioned on your streams that, and I think it was recently that you can bring your father over to the States. Is this something that you would like to discuss? Because I would love to kind of hear, because it's just awesome. And is it all related to Twitch? This platform allowing you to do something so cool and something that makes you so happy to do. Because when you talk about it, I can just hear the happiness over your happiness. It's like double excitement just talking about it. So if you don't mind, it's okay if you don't want to, but if you do, please, we'd love to hear it.
Okay, well, if it wasn't for Twitch, I think that the way that so like I don't have a full-time job right now. The way that I'm paying bills and all that, it's mainly because of Twitch. And I have my freelance design jobs, but I'm not like, honestly, if I didn't have Twitch, I would definitely dedicate more graphic design, freelancing, like looking for clients and stuff. But I'm kind of laid back with that right now, and I let them come to me. But because I'm focused so much on my Twitch career, because I think it's funny how people call it career, but
it is a career for you. It's essentially full time for you,
I guess. But it's like I don't see Twitch as being my career. I see my drumming growth and my drumming journey, and like me being a drummer, the career. Okay. I guess it's different, like the wording, but Twitch is definitely like the platform for me to get my content out more than if I were to do it through YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Hold on. So like basically without Twitch, it would be harder to, get all these things paid for. So my community has been there for me, like, it's just talking about like personal stuff, like, because my sister passed away in 2018 because of depression. She took her life, and so with that, I'm trying to hold my tears because I couldn't last time. So with the community being there for me through that, it helped a lot. It's not that I don't have anybody. Like, I have Kelborn, and like I have my family, and they're not here. Like, they're in Costa Rica, so I don't have my friends from high school where I can go and get a drink, and kind of have some time to talk to them about it. And hopefully I might see them in August, because it's like a 10-year reunion, high school reunion that we're planning. So it'll be like 10 years since I haven't seen them. And it's like I'm going to be seeing my friends from high school again that I used to hang out with my sister. And they know what happened, obviously. And it's like seeing their face, like, just, I know it's going to be a lot of probably crying, because I know that some of them were really close to me and her. And so my dad hasn't seen me since that happened either. So that's going to be a very, very emotional time too, because he'll be here in person, and probably we'll cry too together, because we haven't had that time to spend with each other after she passed away. So it's like, you were mourning about this, but you're on WhatsApp, or you're like separated by oceans right now and land, and he's like 5,000 miles away, and we haven't seen each other face to face to properly like have closure to say goodbye to my sister. And like, I haven't been able to go to where she is buried. And it's all these things that Twitch has helped me with, like plane tickets and all that, and going to TwitchCon. And it's all the community putting a little bit of love into whatever it is that I set my mind towards. Like, I want to go to TwitchCon. Here it is, guys. I'm going to have this goal. People tip because they want a song request. It does help towards that, because I play a song request for them, And so, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to donations, like they just happen. And like, obviously with my drumming, there's an incentive for it. If you have a donation goal as a gamer, do you like do push-ups or something? What do you do?
I just shotgun White Claws.
For 5 bits, you can have Stav shotgun a White Claw, and that's about
all
it.
Right. Yeah, well, it's different, because this kind of leads to like the female streamer compared to the male streamer. Like, female streamers have like a lot of donations, but it's like people talk about it in a way that they do it on purpose. But I talked about this on my stream. You donate what you want, but if you donate like fat bucks, like I'll play 3 songs for you. I don't know. Like, it's just insane. Like, I'll give you a VIP badge. I don't know what I can do. I feel like I owe you my life, but it's crazy. I don't know.
I'm always just very just overappreciated when someone even drops like 1 bit. Like, it's just it's just crazy to think that
that's money.
It's probably even like higher for you on your end, but like for a small streamer like myself, for someone just to dedicate or donate any income towards me to help me maybe set up my stream room a little bit better or something like that, it's just crazy to think about. And I'm just like, I'm overly appreciated towards the love and the support from people. And I don't know if you saw the video, there was one night where we went crazy, and it was just gifted subs, donations, bits, and like I broke down on stream. Like,
Did you cry?
It was beautiful. It was amazing.
It was crazy. Like, it
I'll
just
send
like
you the link later.
It was like the first time that it was just like an overpouring of support.
Yeah.
And
That's
it was awesome.
It's just I just, the communities, and everybody's community is different, but they're all the same because they're there for you.
Yeah.
They're supportive. They love your stream or whatever. So like, everybody's community is just so freaking cool.
I know. Like, that's another thing that I love about Twitch is you create this circle of love. It's like kind of like what just came out. Like, I don't know. It's this thing. It's true. Everybody has their own circle of love, like on Twitch, Instagram, whatever. That they kind of leak. They leak from Instagram to Twitch, and then sometimes Instagram people don't know what Twitch is, and then I explain to them, you gotta go to twitch.tv/SunFyreTV. because they're like, how do I watch your stream? Do you like not know how to get out of Instagram app? Go to home, open Google. I don't know. So it's like all these, like, it's funny. I don't know. They're probably like older, but I had to explain to my dad how to get on Twitch.
And it's the hardest thing in the world. I tried it. First of all, my father literally just bought an iPhone 2 weeks ago.
What he had before, the flip phone?
Just literally like this.
Yes. Like so does he hold the phone like this? Try to look at it.
It's more like
you got to adjust the glasses for it.
What is this? What's a password? What's a password? So like when I sent the link, like he was up at my sister's, and I was like, I'm streaming tonight. You guys should turn it on. And they tuned in, and they ended up watching like an old video, an old VOD.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Oh, like you were playing this game." I was like, "No, you guys were watching an old video. Come
like
on, it's so easy."
Oh my god, yeah. My dad commented on a VOD. He thought it was live, but whatever. I had to explain. Yeah, they'll know eventually. It'll no. Now Twitch has this message. You're watching an old video, by the way. So it says it on the VOD now. But anyway, about communities, like that's one thing that I love is like how it grows and how people believe in you in a way. Like whatever it is that you do, video game, play guitar, drums, whatever, dance, paint your face on stream. Like there's people that do body art only, and they're insane. They're crazy. They're awesome. If you haven't found those people, look up, I don't know, body painting or something. I don't know, creative arts. But there's so many types of talents on Twitch, you know? People think you have that. People like assume that Twitch is only video games, but there's a lot of art and a lot of different musicians that are probably, I've known people that play an instrument and sing way better than most singers, like better than Justin Bieber, and he's a millionaire. She's way better than him, or he's way better than him. There's so many amazing singers on the platform. I don't know. And like, you know, a lot of people are not into the music thing, but it's cool like to just go and explore, find somebody that you think is super talented and go support them, whatever. But yeah.
Let's keep this performing art thing rolling, because this is something that we haven't touched on. And this is the genre that you play in, right? This is your home, this is your field. First question I have to ask in regard to this genre: does Billie Eilish have a good voice?
Dude, I was listening to Bad Guy or whatever, and she's just literally like that's how she sings. And
thank you very much. Thank you very much. You answered the question. This might have been a week-long discussion.
No, everybody in chat right now.
She has a good range. Okay, she has a good like high-pitched voice, but why would she make her music like her talking into the mic? Like
I'm a bad guy.
Like, come on. And how is that one of the best songs of 2019 that got an Oscar or whatever it's called?
She won 4 awards.
Like what, dude? But she does have a good singing voice when she does the singing ranges. But why would you make a song with you whispering? And then that be like, I don't know.
The #1 song in the world.
Yeah.
Does she or does she not have a good singing voice?
You have to find look up Bellyache. That one's good. I like it.
So she has a good singing voice.
She does once she applies it, but she shouldn't make songs like Bad Guy.
That's the only question. We don't have to dive too deep into it. It's just more of
Thank you for answering the question correctly. Okay, on to performing art genre stream. Because this is blowing up, and it's something that I would actually really like to try.
An Oscar.
Oscars. That was
yeah. I don't know what they were called. Grammy, whatever. I don't know.
I just don't have a talent to do anything. Like what am I gonna do? Cook?
Look, just find something that you enjoy. You don't have to force yourself to do something you think that you could pull off, but just discover yourself, you know? That sounds fun.
Man, that would take a long time. There's a lot to discover over here.
like just what do you like? Do you like to react to meme videos and sit there and
I hate those videos.
Like funny vines, react to them, and your community's like, ha ha ha, it's funny, right? Yeah.
We did quizzes last weekend, which was fun. But I'm like wicked smart, so
pocket.
So like I didn't get like any questions wrong.
Okay.
It was crazy.
Like doing trivia is fun too, you know? I did that in person, like with cards, just pulling out cards, like 90s trivia, and the chat would answer. And I don't know. Obviously, like, you gotta find something you like to do, you know? Like,
I would like to do an art thing, like watch a video and then try to redo it
yeah, that's cool too.
and like dress up and like look really like arty and stuff like that.
Who are
I think
you?
that'd be
Patriots tie?
I think that'd be fire. I think that'd be Fuego.
Fuego.
Did I say that right? Fuego?
Yeah, he calls me Son Fuego, guys. Good job, Thomas and Evix.
Yeah,
But I think it's the
that was
Thomas
all
thing.
chat. Son Fuego.
Yeah. That's literally the translation. Fire, fuego, sol, sun. So
Is it Sol Fuego or Son Fuego?
sol, fuego.
Okay, so yeah.
There.
Boom, goated.
Yeah,
So
I
good
think
this-
Stav should download the Duolingo app and try to figure it
Yes.
out.
Yes.
that could be a fun stream.
That would be
That's
cool.
my wrestler name. Prego.
Son
I have a wrestler mask that I put on because you know you can use the channel points for redeeming whatever stuff. Yeah, use that to your advantage too. Be creative. Like I was like, how can I be creative with these points? So whenever somebody has like 1,000 that they can spare, what can that unlock? Okay, monkey sound. So I do monkey sounds in my stream now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever, it's like
You actually you did a monkey sound yesterday and you were like, that was a bad monkey sound.
yeah, and I redid it. Yeah.
You know, any monkey sound's a good monkey sound.
Yeah.
Now this little genre, right? Performing arts, right? Music performing arts. Like, does everybody kind of inside this community like know each other? Like the big streamers in that field, do they all stick
hell yeah.
together?
Hell
Because
yeah.
like you mentioned a couple people, and like I the only time I'm really in this field is when I'm watching your stream or something, right?
Right.
So like I know like the Fortnite streamers or you know the Twitch sing streamers, like I follow a lot of them.
Right.
But like, do you guys like? Is everybody kind of connected when it comes to that
Yeah.
field?
That's one thing that I love also is that it's so small compared to the gaming scene of Twitch, which is 99.9% of all the streamers on Twitch are gamers. And music is literally growing by, you know, the more that even like last TwitchCon, there was more of a performing stage for these streamers that do music, and they had their own stage to play guitar, sing, and they were all collabing. So a lot of the streamers that do music know each other. They'll find you very easily because people kind of just talk about, you know, they raid you. Like when I started playing drums, I got raided by a few drummers, and then from there I went to other streamers and I got to know them, and then I ended up meeting probably almost all the people that imagine meeting all the gamers on Twitch. Imagine meeting all the people on Twitch that play video games. That's impossible. You can meet all of the musicians on the music category. You can meet all of the people that play easily that play an instrument on Twitch. You can meet them, put them in a big room, and it's growing. There's so many people that are now picking up an instrument and streaming it, and they get to learn how to hook it up because they asked me. They said they want to start, and then the biggest musician on Twitch that does play drums, like okay, the biggest one is a pianist. Her name is Lara, and she's incredible. Like she just has like this superpower to know like the notes and how to play something exactly. Like she was playing like okay, she does a lot of video game music, but like imagine like a Zelda song, like whatever theme song soundtrack, like whatever first one that comes to mind. Do you know Zelda, guys, or like Nintendo? Like
Ocarina of Time. Like you're talking like when like the song that you play to like morph into somewhere.
So like think about like Super Mario, like whatever the theme song of Super Mario. She can put it onto the piano right away. Like that's how people got to know her so well because she's so talented at like transcribing something that is like 8-bit to like the piano. So she does have that talent. So she became super popular. And she also had like she went viral on Reddit because she transcribed like Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force, which is one of the hardest songs to play on the piano. Yeah, the Guitar Hero song, Guitar Hero. So yeah, so she's like the biggest one, and she has like 1,000 viewers. So that's big for music, okay? And you'll go to like average, I guess. So like there's the small people that probably have like 10 viewers or less. But there's not a lot of people that get to, how do I explain this? Like there's thousands of gamers, but there's probably like hundreds of musicians is what I'm saying. Like you have the average people would probably be like at 60. I don't know.
Yeah,
80.
but comparing that to the number of people that are actually streaming, 60 is really good in the
it is
the music
really
thing.
good.
It's kind of like Mixer, like people on like Mixer. So Ninja, for example, probably the highest one out there. His 5,000 views on Mixer is probably equivalent to closer to 20,000 on Twitch because of the volume of people that are in there, right?
Yeah, so he used to have like 50, I don't know, 80,000 people watching on Twitch, and now on Mixer he has 5,000.
Yeah, but
good.
there's just not that many people on Mixer.
Yeah, it's a smaller.
Wait, can you not talk about Ninja because of the partnership?
Wait, what?
Being Twitch partners, can you talk about Ninja?
What? Yeah, I can talk about Ninja.
Okay. Just checking. I didn't know if there was any like.
Do you know, guys? Am I not allowed? Like,
was there any like bad
I don't
beef?
know anything.
Like did they send out a thing just like you can't talk about Ninja?
No. So I'm a partner,
promo.
but I can talk shit about Ninja. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
I don't want to. Like, I don't care. Whatever he does, he's doing. I'll leave him alone. I don't have anything to say.
Okay, we'll leave him alone for now.
Stav loves Ninja, favorite fan.
Oh yeah.
No, but like you're right. There's just like for the amount of people that are actually in like viewing the music and performing arts thing. If you have 10 people, that's like maybe 100 or 200 for someone that's playing Fortnite or something like that. Or those people are just dedicated to the music thing, and that's the field that they want to browse in.
Yeah, it's way smaller. That's the bottom line. It's easier to find people that like you're more discoverable on the music category compared to playing video games, and it's just how it is. Imagine the other way around. This wouldn't be a gaming platform. This would be a music platform, and then video games would be like a small niche.
Maybe I would get viewers then.
Yeah.
Mendy, who was the musicians that we watched like around Christmas time or something like that? It was the couple that they were singing.
This was all you watching it. You were like so fixated on this couple singing Christmas songs.
Like they were just crushing songs, right? So the guy was playing the guitar and his wife was singing, beautiful voice, and they were doing Christmas songs. So I donated $25 and I said, "Last Christmas" from Wham. Okay, like a well-known Christmas song.
Okay.
And she just they see my donation. They're like, "Oh, Stav, thank you very much for the donation." And then they go, "Last Christmas" by Wham. We don't know that. We can't play it. And I was like, "What?"
No, but no. There's a difference between knowing the song, because they have a song list of songs that they want to make sure you guys are aware that those are the best songs for them to play.
You're saying I was wrong because I didn't read. Reading's hard, first off.
You have to check their song list because there's music streamers that they cannot learn right away. Like, I'm a drummer, I can adapt to a song you requested on, I can play my improv.
Freestyle it, right?
Right. So there's a lot of singers and guitarists. If you sing and you play guitar, because I tried that, and if I don't know how to sing that song or play the chords, I won't play it.
But they were reading. There was a song before that they got off YouTube, though. I think they just had it as like a background just for the lyrics because they might not have known all the lyrics.
Yeah. You got to check if they have song lists, unless.
You messed up big time, bro. I can't believe you did
that. It's Last Christmas. All right, I'm gonna take that 25. I'm gonna donate it to your stream, SunFyre, and then I'm gonna request it.
Yeah, I'll get the YouTube link and I'll play over it. Can I play Blast?
I want to do it. I want to do it midsummer. A nice Christmas song like midsummer. Just really get the feels going that day.
Okay. Yes, let's do it.
And then I can sing if you'd like. You saw me last night.
Oh, true.
Do you think I have a career in singing on Twitch?
You have the enthusiasm, and you can definitely get some lessons to like tone your voice.
Oh,
that's it.
Oh, so I need to be more toned.
I would say so.
So okay, my voice needs toning, my muscles need toning. I got a lot of toning going on to do over here.
Yeah, but no, you're not far.
Okay, I'm not far. Good, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a good start. Did you enjoy that last night? We had a blast.
I was watching, and like you have range. You just gotta know how to control it.
Big range guy. Did you think I was more like I viewed it as a concert more than anything. Like I was up dancing around.
You got up and you started. Yeah, you got off the chair and it was great.
It was beautiful. I can't wait for that YouTube video.
I know Clive is right. Forget about tone. Just be passionate. That's what sells.
I have a lot of passion.
He has that. He definitely has the passion.
I have passion. I have drive. I really think it's the tone. I think it's the tone.
Just the tone.
Or I can just whisper like your girl Mendy.
Oh my god.
I'm not. Wait.
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish. So you're a
tough we got
guy.
into a nasty argument of if she has a good singing voice or not, and he just went off the rails, and you're not helping me at all.
No, you're helping me, and it's very, very great. Thank you very much.
I mean, it's a passionate thing to defend a celebrity, I guess.
That I don't know personally.
That I don't know, right? Oh my god, who did I used to defend? Like, I don't care about celebrities anymore, so it's whatever. But I know people that got really defensive about Michael Jackson, like oh no, all these controversial things, like about him doing whatever, getting kids and stuff. He never would do anything to or like he'd never why he's just playing with them, or I don't know. But all these people defending like celebrities and they have no idea, and I don't know. They get super aggressive about you're talking shit about Christina Aguilera. What? You think she's better than Britney Spears? Who would do that? I don't know. Britney Spears is better.
It's Britney.
It's Britney, bitch. It's like sports people. Like they'll just it's always gonna be 50-50. There's gonna be people that defend them no matter what, and then there's people that are just gonna trash them no matter what. So I hear you when it comes to that.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Wait, NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys.
You asking us?
Yes.
Backstreet Boys, duh.
I was also gonna go Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
Are you in sync?
I would say so. Yes.
You're in sync. You're so wrong. You're so wrong.
I don't know. Justin Timberlake. I don't know.
Okay, he's better by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them were like nice background singers too, like that one guy.
Who's your favorite person in sync?
Justin.
Who's your favorite person in Backstreet Boys?
That one guy. I forgot his name.
I can't remember any of their names.
I don't know any of the names. I don't know.
I like.
Can you name all of them, Stav?
I liked Kevin in the Backstreet Boys because I can name all of them.
Let's hear it.
Nick, Brian, Kevin, Howie, and AJ.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's right or not.
I don't think it's right.
What?
Yeah, it is right. Sorry.
Of course it's right. I'm freaking goated. Let's try NSYNC. You got Justin Timberlake.
Get out of here.
Jace, is it JC?
JC, yes.
Lance.
Yes.
Who's the big guy?
I don't know. I forgot his name.
RJ? No.
I think
it's not Kevin. Shoot. I'm missing two. I'm actually.
Joey.
Is it Joey?
Joey? Yeah, it's Joey.
Joey's the bigger dude. There's one more. Shoot.
Did he gain a lot of weight? I want to look.
Yeah, I think he was on Biggest Loser or something like that, and he actually ended up losing.
I'm derailing the podcast. Sorry.
No,
this is very important right now.
We're so on track that it's crazy.
Okay.
Who's this?
Somebody just looked it up for us.
I'm looking it up.
Did you say Kevin, Brian, Howie, Nick, AJ?
Yeah, Backstreet Boys. I nailed out of the park. I dinger drewed that out of the park home run. There's a fourth. Was NSYNC only 4 people?
I can share my screen. Check this out. What is up with this hair?
I don't know that guy's name. I don't know his name. Chris.
I recognize him.
He looks like a Chris.
Get out.
That hair is like spaghetti. I don't know what they did. Why would you do that?
That was a
Chris.
A
I think it's Chris.
Sure.
Well, I don't know. Oh, I think it's Chris. Yeah. Anyway. What?
Of course it's Chris.
All right. Now the real question. Can we name all the people from 98 Degrees?
No.
No. I don't know.
Me neither. Nick Lachey. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. That was fun. I just can't believe you like NSYNC. I mean, you're incredibly wrong, but
Spice Girls? I don't know their names.
What about Spice Girls?
Posh, sporty. David Beckham's wife.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know names. I just
Ginger?
Ginger Spice was one.
I don't know their names. I know what they look like.
Mel B was that wasn't her name though. Her Spice Girl's name.
No, it wasn't her. No. Baby Spice, says Jules.
Yeah, Jules also said Billie Eilish had a good voice though. So
do you remember S Club 7?
S Club 7?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, they had a thing in Nickelodeon. I used to watch them, but they were a group too. Yeah, I thought that would... Yeah, S Club. See, Party knows. Yeah, Clive. Yeah.
S Club.
Oh god,
nope, you guys just made it up. You guys made it up.
I did not.
Hey, I have a question about Twitch. So I'm guessing you heard about like the Fortnite World Cup and stuff, right?
No.
I mean, like a $30 million Fortnite tournament.
This was like a little while ago.
It was like half a year ago, maybe September, maybe.
Yeah.
And you know how they do like Twitch rivals for like video games and stuff like that. So Twitch was recently at the Super Bowl, and
wasn't that like a kid that won or something?
Yeah, Booga. Yeah. He was 16 and won all that cash. Crazy.
How much?
3, 5?
I think he won. I forget how much he won. He won a ton.
I want to say like 5. Not sure.
3 to 5 million.
Damn, what's he gonna do with that? Give it to his dad?
Well, he has to finish high school first.
Oh, okay.
Maybe pencils. Maybe pens.
Pencils. Like, what the hell, dude?
No, so like Twitch rivals, you know, like they brought Fortnite players down and they played with NFL players at the Super Bowl. Okay. Now, is Twitch gonna do something if the music industry keeps growing on Twitch? Is this something that they could do? Bring musicians together and kind of do a concert? Would you be down for that?
Already did that.
Oh, they already did it. Damn it! I thought they just had $1 million idea.
Okay. So basically, I'm sure that it'll grow, and there's gonna be more people involved that are actually like, let's say, okay, imagine because Drake did play video games with Ninja. But imagine if Drake had his own music channel. A lot of people would come from all over the world to watch Twitch because of Drake.
Yep,
so true.
So that hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it could happen eventually. That can boost up like the music community. However, yeah, so it could be good or bad because all of those people will go to Drake, but there's people from Drake that are going to explore the music community, and more musicians are going to be found, because they're into music or whatever. I don't know, because they're looking for other musicians, but because there's so many people out there that know about music but don't know that Twitch is like a big music platform right now. Like somewhat big, but it's growing. So like they had Dragon Force. You know Dragon Force? No. They performed at TwitchCon. They're like a big metal band from the 80s and 90s, I guess.
I only listen to gangster rap.
Okay, but like so like they got no, he's not a streamer. What's his name? Gonna take my horse to the motel.
Oh, Lil Nas X.
I'm going right to the can't no more.
Yeah, so imagine if he was a streamer. Basically, the guitarist of Dragon Force is a streamer, Herman Lee. So he kind of hooked up like a concert with Dragon Force. So if you like metal, rock, whatever, they're big, well known. There is a song by them in Guitar Hero. Have you played that game?
I used to slap Guitar Hero a little bit.
Which song was it?
It's Through the Fire and Flames.
Yeah, it's like the hardest one to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was their name.
Yeah. So I mean, if let's say a bigger streamer gets concerts going, like another one, Matthew from Trivium, he's a streamer. He has around 500 viewers. That's decent for a music community, and he tours. His band has been around since the 90s, and like he's also a Twitch streamer. He could hook up like maybe a concert for Trivium. That would be amazing. Like I don't know, like those are just bands that you would know if you liked metal or rock. But like let's say if Drake, like I said again, bring in Drake back, you would totally watch the stream because it's Drake. I don't know, because you like rap. Or you
gangster rap, hardcore gangster rap.
Okay, imagine if like Biggie Smalls was like or like I don't know, Tupac if he was still here, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Big people like that eventually could come to Twitch because they like video games. First of all, second of all, they want to spread their music.
T-Pain.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
has
that.
been live on Twitch for like the past 2 weeks. He's always been on the front page.
But he just plays video games though. T-Pain. I'm gonna buy you a drink.
I know T-Pain, but like autotune. Where's my autotune app?
Oh,
I don't need autotune. I'm just that.
I am autotune.
Hold up. No, yeah, I didn't know T-Pain was on Twitch, but yeah, video games like that'll.
But he doesn't do
How
any
many
music
viewers did he
stuff.
have?
It's just like he just plays video games.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, that I've seen. I've only seen him play video games.
I think it'd be cool if they had like a Twitch Rivals concert and then actually brought all the partners out and they were able to kind of do their thing for like 10-15 minutes, kind of like a set.
So they do that with this big streamer called Raj. He hosted talent shows. He hosts talent shows, but they're not arranged by Twitch itself. They're just arranged by this big streamer. So he's kind of just exposing musicians with his viewership and followage because he has a big community. He has, like I said, 40,000 viewers and stuff during these talent shows. So that many people watching your stream, you'll gain a lot of follows and stuff. But if Twitch did organize something like that, they kind of did it with Twitch Sings already. They had a Twitch Sings thing at TwitchCon, and the girl that won, Mermaid, I don't know if you guys saw the thing, the Twitch Sings.
I was too busy practicing for last night.
So she won, and I mean that's awesome because she has an amazing voice, way better voice than most of the Billie Eyelashes and stuff. And I don't know, like they just need to be famous because they're so good, and Twitch is doing them a great
I put
exposure.
all this on just for you, just for you to upset me.
Twitch is a great platform, and I would love to people to become people that, like you just said, or Mermaid or whoever won that thing, might go unnoticed somewhere, but Twitch is a platform that she could be noticed, and now she, imagine if she got like a record deal just from.
She did.
How crazy is that?
Yeah,
just
and they hooked her up.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I think that's super cool.
Yeah, so stuff like that, Twitch is awesome with that.
I think that's what this music and performing arts thing does. It gives those people who might be grinding out shows or something like that at a very small like coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them a platform to people to find them and do their own thing and kind of create their own mini concerts, and I think that's super sweet.
Dude, okay, so playing live was like the most exhausting thing ever because you have to take the drums, put him in the van, put him at the venue, and then take him back out and then put him back in the studio, which is the musician life, is to take all your gear and stuff. We didn't make any money because we had to pay rent for the studio every time we got whatever tips for that concert, or not concert, just like a small venue type of show. I have made way more than I've ever have. Oh my God. There's no comparison. Like musicians struggle so much at like actual IRL, like just, going on stage and paying for all these gigs. But Twitch gives them the platform to get donations and bits and subscriptions. And it's way more than a musician would make doing what a musician does. It's
Do you
crazy.
suggest every band that's starting up should do a streaming platform somewhere?
Yeah, they should. There's this band, another one that was winner, like I was talking about the talent show. They are a 3-person band, a singer, a guitarist, and a drummer. I don't know how they get away with no bass, but they sound amazing. And they do live music on their Twitch. And so they're great. Like she sings incredible. They do so well on Twitch. Like, but they probably do really well too. They've opened up for like Warped Tour bands too, but Twitch for them is like the way that they pay for their, their song, what's it called? Their EPs and all that, things that they work on, YouTube videos and stuff. Their YouTube is pretty good too.
So they don't need a singer, you're saying?
They do have one already. Go check them out. Their name
I'm looking for a band that doesn't have a singer because I'm available.
Look up Animals as Leaders. Nothing.
They don't have.
No, they don't have a singer.
Okay. I mean, what about Royal Blood? They don't. Oh, they have a singer, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'll get seen my next Twitch thing. So.
Halocene, check them out.
You never know who's out there. We're gonna audible the podcast a little bit here because I want to get into the female streamer while we have you on here. Sorry, Ninja, I can trash you another day. Courage, we can always come back to you because you're hilarious. So I want to dive into this stigma that female streamers have, and it's I don't want to offend anybody that when these come out. I'm more just I want to learn, and I want to ask you because
I'm already offended.
You're gonna give it to us straight though. So what's up, dog?
Hi, doggy.
I know. She will say hi here and there. Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so what I'm gonna start out with a bad but easy question. Why do female streamers have this stigma of it's like ew or something like that? Terrible description, terrible question. I know, but you know what I'm kind of talking about.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, it's because like obviously news are going to focus on the negative. Like they might come up with like a story that's amazing and positive and wow, the streamer is so awesome. But no, obviously the news people love drama. And so like whenever there's an article, it's usually about a streamer female girl with like a lot of cleavage and she did something bad. And, like obviously alinity is a big topic with that. But like it's just they pick up on these small news stories and they make up a whole generalized thing about females on Twitch just being crazy and just they just want whatever to just sit there and like there's so many people on Twitter that are angry about this and I just say like what do you care about? Like just let them do their thing, let them be them and you worry about your own stuff. Just worry about your stream and let them do their thing. Why are you angry about them doing what they're doing? Whatever it is, if they have a lot of cleavage, what if they just that's how they're comfortable? Like what if they just I saw this girl on YouTube and she was saying like I get a lot of comments about my cleavage and like I used to be overweight and I gained this confidence after I lost all this weight. I just love my body and I want to be confident with it and show it. Whatever. That's cool. Good for you. And obviously people that don't know her will just be like, well, she's just like doing that for views and she's just sitting there and doing nothing and like I don't know, man. Who cares if she's not doing anything? Just worry about you. Just do your own thing. Worry about your own stream.
I think you had a good take in our pre-show hardcore meeting that we had. So like you're an artist, you do the drums. Like you can't be wearing like a button-down business suit, like with a tie or something like that. Like you need.
I do get a lot of comments about that. Yeah, I wear a lot of shorts.
But you need to like it's almost like you said you play volleyball, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could essentially wear a volleyball outfit, and that's perfect because you're going hard when you're drumming for 3 hours. Like you need to be comfortable.
Well, yeah. What about Travis Barker? Like he plays shirtless, but you will get banned if you take off your shirt on Twitch. And it's just like let's say if I like to drum with a bathing suit, that would be obviously not a good thing to stream because I'd get so much shit about that. Obviously, that's not how I'm comfortable streaming.
I want to doing that.
That's just bathing suit. No, but that would be so uncomfortable too. Just imagine. But what if that was my comfortable side? Like, how do I explain this to people? Imagine if it was not a bannable thing to show that much skin. However, it's fine to stream at a beach without the intent of it being sexual. Okay, so you can stream your vacation at a beach, but make sure it's family friendly. Whatever. But anyway, I do wear a lot of shorts. I have I'm sitting frontal camera and there's just people that come by and they just comment on the amount of skin I'm showing, my legs, whatever. And I'd rather just cover up like with a t-shirt and not show that much because I'd rather avoid it. Because let's say if I'm comfortable with a tank top, because that's how I like to just drum because I get so hot. It gets warm. It gets really warm. I cannot wear leggings. You can ask my viewers every time I'm wearing yoga pants or whatever, or just long, no, not shorts, but the whole thing. I'm drumming fast because I like to play metal. So that doesn't help. Okay. So I'm just sweating for 5 minutes playing fast things because I'm doing both my legs, but like double bass rhythm. Mm-hmm. And that gets me really warm. I got to put my fan on. I got to change to shorts. And that's how it is. But there's obviously people that are going to think, SunFyre just wants to show her legs. And I'm just like, God damn, dude, no. Like, that's just how it is better to drum for me,
Why are guys so creepy to female streamers?
Because they can get away with it. Because
I've been dying to ask someone this question for so long.
How many times have I had people comment on my thighs because they're even without shorts, even me just sitting there playing drums, like, oh, I love your legs, like, thank you, I guess, thank you. But it's just like, I don't know, like you can say compliments about a girl, but there's different ways to do it.
Do you think people just kind of have this like keyboard warrior syndrome when it comes to
Definitely.
like not even like just female streamers, but even like guy streamers too, you know, like they're like safe because they're hidden behind this like this thing called
that's what
internet.
Avix is saying. They're behind a screen. They're not gonna say that to your face. Imagine if we're all at TwitchCon and people were the way that they were on chat in person. Like you're sitting in the line to go inside of the TwitchCon convention, and then you go and let's say past a guy and he tells you like, hey, I like your legs. Like, do you imagine? That would be like, hey, cops, where are the cops?
The right Mendy has actually body shamed me before. I've gotten up to get a beverage out of my refrigerator, and he shamed my upper thighs.
Well, I did not shame it.
You shamed it.
I just wanted to know why you were so thick over there.
But what am I supposed to do? Like, that's how I was born, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's thick differently, you know?
I meant it in the nicest, maybe creepiest way possible.
I tried getting him banned, but
I'm your moderator.
Yeah, so he couldn't ban himself.
Oh my god.
No, I don't know. It's obviously it's just Twitter. It's just the current day. People just say ruthless stuff to say ruthless things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I feel like I feel like they go over the top when it comes to like female streamers. Like
they definitely get it the worst.
Let's go into one of the more popular ones, Alinity, who you've mentioned before. Do you have any strong feelings either way towards Alinity?
It's closed, that room. Sorry. And with Alinity, yeah. So my opinions about her basically, she got a lot of drama from everywhere. Just not just Twitter, but like obviously Twitter becomes like Kotaku articles and stuff like that. Like everybody, even people that don't know about Twitch, were just like, wow, what is this girl doing? Like obviously people that are against like everybody thinks that animal cruelty is terrible. Obviously it is terrible, but let's just step back a little bit, okay? She was playing a video game, okay, and her cat steps in front of her and she throws it, okay? That's bad, okay? But the cat is fine. It'll land on his legs. It's a cat. Okay, this is my opinion, and then people think that I'm all for it, and I don't think it's terrible that she did that. But think about it, okay? It's not as terrible as people make it seem like it is. Like I don't support Alinity, but it's not that the gravity of the situation got so heavy that it wasn't necessary. Is all I'm saying. Like she threw the cat, that sucks. Why would you throw your cat? But it's still. Like if you throw like your dog, the dog is gonna be hurt more than the cat would be, you know? Like whatever, maybe it's just I don't wanna. The way that I'm explaining this is I don't want you to think that I agree with what she did. I don't agree with it, but my only thing is people should just move on. Why are you so pissed? It's because they just want to make this into a big thing, and they want to find something that they can like exploit and then just blow it up and then just put more reason that girls are bad on Twitch and they're getting too much protection from Twitch. Whatever they were saying, that she's dating like a Twitch staff member, and then that's why she was just being protected by Twitch by not being banned for it. But like, okay, another thing, the cat thing sucks. I know it shouldn't throw a cat, but the cat's fine, guys. It's fine.
Cat's okay. I checked.
Okay. But the next thing is there's videos that just are worse about her having her dog come to like her genital area and sniff it by accident. Then the title of the video is so sexual. Like Alinity, her dog eating her. Like it's just like, oh god, like
it's weird. It was a very weird video.
Yeah. No, so like I saw the actual video of her explaining, like, guys, okay. A dog is going to go and sniff your crotch. It's normal because it's a dog, okay? Sammy has done it to me, but
My
I wasn't
turtle
on
never
stream.
does this sort of thing.
Sammy does it to other people, and if I'm not like conscious about it and I'm doing other she'll like, you know, try to like, what's up, what's this, and I'll be like, oh my god, get away. But like, she was in a position of yoga that she couldn't like really do anything until like 5 seconds delay, that she was like realizing that her dog was there. And she said that I don't know, this is too much info, but Alinity was saying she had her period that day, so she was wearing a pad so she couldn't feel the dog.
I think it was people's like their reaction was so negative because of like her reaction, kind of. And I think she's fine. I don't really care.
She's fine. I don't
do whatever
care
you
what
want.
she's doing.
People are just kind of jumping on, like they're already sold. Like it's in their head. Like they don't like Alinity or support Alinity.
And like the thing,
anything that comes up, they're just gonna go in on it even harder when it pops up.
On the internet, especially Twitter, people join the bandwagon of the trend of the hate that's going on that week, that month, whatever, because they just want to add to it in a way that they feel like, oh my god, this is bad, I want to comment on it. And like, yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know, like, because I was kind of feeling like that kind of just pulls people where they just have an opinion and that they just want to see somebody else get bashed because, I don't know, they have nothing else to do, or they don't like the person, and so they're like adding to the drama. But I found myself kind of agreeing with people, but then I realized, I pulled myself back for a second, and I'm like, do I really think that was that bad? No. You really think about it, who cares? Like, she did that, whatever, move on. But people, they wouldn't stop commenting on like Twitch's posts about, oh, we got new stuff coming out. Banalinity. That's all they commented on. Can you not?
Twitter is just a whole nother ball game too.
So it's like, I have these opinions, but it's like, I don't think I should be part of the majority because it's what people do. No, I want to be my own person and I have my own opinion. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad person for thinking that what she did isn't terrible. I do think you should not throw your cat, but it's not terrible the way that it's portrayed. Like, it's not terrible. Is it terrible?
Everybody just does like that instant reaction, right? And they don't think about it, and then boom, they type it out.
Yeah, I feel like they just want to be part of it. Like, oh
wait
yeah,
30 seconds. Wait 30 seconds before you tweet anything out. And if you still have that feeling after, send it. Like, especially when it comes to like hot topic stuff, just take a step back, like you said, rethink it. Was it really that bad?
Yes, people do like gravitate towards the negativity because it's the drama is just like, yes, like what, I love it. I love drama. And like people just, I don't know, they just love drama. Yeah. So if there's no drama, there's no excitement in your life. It's true.
Mendy's a big stirring of the pot kind of guy. He loves to poke the fire whenever stuff comes up.
It's true.
Yeah.
He's a big.
That's
big
why novellas are so good, you know.
Big stirrer. Big stirrer.
But
I can't help myself.
Do you have any advice for girl streamers, someone that might be starting up, who's sitting there going, you know, I really kind of want to stream, but maybe I'm just kind of scared because of how toxic people are?
All right. So there's a couple of things with that. If you are really, I guess, quote unquote, sensitive about people telling you something, especially if it's the internet, because people do get upset about what you can read on your chat. Like, oh, you're fat. Oh, you're like boring. First of all, if you're starting off, you need to just separate that chat from you. Like, focus on the positive comments and just block or time out the people that are being mean, and really tell yourself that it's okay, that you're not terrible, that you're perfect, you're not fat, you're not whatever that person just said that just brought me down. You gotta like breathe and just channel it out. Like, just like make a joke in reverse, like, yeah, I know I'm fat, right? Like, let's all like, you know, dance about it and sing about it. Like, I don't know, just think about something that is gonna make the troll be like, huh, I thought she'd be more
like upset about it or something.
Yeah.
Like, don't you didn't hurt me, actually. Don't really care. Thank you. Someone told me I had small arms when I was wearing a tank top, and it really hurt me.
Just be like, so what? And you don't. Like,
oh, thank you. No, it was good. He's been in there for a while, and I was wearing a tank. He's just like, bro, you need muscles to wear tanks. So now it's just kind of a thing. Like he comes and he says with something like, "Oh, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt today because of my weak muscles." But it's just,
yeah, I mean,
but like play it off, like you're saying,
yeah,
like
play it
have
off.
fun. Like Tim the Tap Man used to get roasted for, being a large dude, right? But like that was the thing. He's like, oh, real cool. I'm fat. Got it, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, I
But
know. Like
like
just
that's his thing. And now everybody kind of plays, and now it's just kind of like a joke. And he lost like 75 pounds now, so he's not really fat anymore.
yeah.
But that's what you're saying. Like take the negative comments, turn them into something that you can laugh about and not even worry about it.
Yeah. You just got to prepare yourself that that's going to happen, and not everybody in your chat is going to be nice, because obviously there's trolls and they're never going to go away for the rest of humanity. There's always going to be trolls. And so, yeah, just start streaming with an open mind about it not going the way that you want it to go, because you cannot be hyped up for something that it might fail. So not saying it's going to fail, but you have to just not set high expectations. You might not have anybody watch you at all your first stream. You got to make sure that you put it in social media. If you don't have a Twitter or Instagram, start one. Doesn't matter if you're starting from zero, you have nobody that follows you, just post. If you don't post, nobody's going to ever follow you. And you can start with your friends and family. Hey guys, follow me, it's fine. I mean, unless you think that that's lame, but it's not. But you start with your friends and family with whatever it is that you do. Doesn't matter if you're asking your cousin or your friend's friend to follow you just to start off. And it's kind of like the algorithm. It's kind of like the more people follow you, people will discover you, and you have to use hashtags, even though it looks lame. Like hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag this. I do it, and it looks terrible. It looks lame, but that's how the algorithm works on Instagram. You get discovered, and it's more discoverable if you have those hashtags, like putting you in categories when you browse. So those are my tips. Definitely get on social media. It helped me a lot. And don't set high expectations. And ignore chat if they're being mean, but definitely don't ignore chat if they're being nice.
Yeah.
Treat them like you're like
I love chat. I love talking to people in chat because I'm really bad at video games. So like that's all I really want to do. But like for any streamer right there, guy or girl, I just say do it. Like I was just playing video games with Mendy, and I was like, dude, you gotta like just fire it up, man. You have everything what it needs. And now you've been streaming hard for what, like 2-3 months now?
Yeah, because of you. You're the one that said that I should do it.
I just love streaming. I love just talking to new people. Like a new person comes in and they're, you're talking with them. Bam, they hit that follow button. You're just like, nice. You built a connection with that person.
Yeah. It starts like that. Steps, tiny steps.
Baby steps.
I just love it. Do it. Hit that going live button on whatever you have, and just give it a shot. Just give it a shot.
Just Nike it. Nike it.
I don't know. I love streaming just for that. The connection that people, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's like building in the community. It's part of it. So building connections, and when people say, "Oh, you're really funny," that means a lot. Or
when people say I'm actually good at a video game, like one of our guests, he was like, "You're pretty good at this game," and I'm really bad at it. He was talking about me in Apex. He like saw like one game and that was it. But he was like, "You're actually really good at the game," and I was just like,
"Yeah, that's
Mendy was not happy about it. He was not happy about it. SunFyre, I want to touch on one thing before we wrap up. Because you're very involved in this field, and we talk about this. We talk about this often. All right, and it's the mental side of streaming.
Yeah.
It is stressful, and some people don't realize how stressful it is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
There she's starting now. Starting back up again.
Hi, doggy.
No, we're almost wrapping up though. But
So like the curveballs and the hardships of streaming, the grind. Can you just talk about kind of, because everybody knows our kind of thoughts. We just want to hear yours a little bit.
Sorry, my dog is going insane right behind me. Literally did like a dolphin jump onto her toy. Anyway, so yeah, mental health is very important to kind of understand that your brain is going to react to things. Like I was just saying, like, chat is not going to act the way that you expect it to sometimes. Don't let it affect you. Or thinking about your stats and your numbers and all that, it's going to dip, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. It's a fluctuating wave. Just got to learn how to ride it. And the curveballs is that you might have an expectation and you might not meet it at the amount of time that you set yourself you were going to. Let's say if you set a goal, sorry, it's so loud.
It's okay.
It's all good. Fine.
Let's say if you set a goal for like a month to kind of get to, I don't know, 50 more followers. Like if you're at 50 follows and you have a goal for 100 followers and you set that goal for like, I don't know, a certain amount of days, let's say 30 days, because you're starting up and it takes a little longer to get there. But once you kind of start rolling the ball, it'll happen faster. And you're like, oh, I'm still at like, 30 and it's been almost, like double the time that I set myself for. You just have to accept that there's different journeys for everybody, because that's what I've said like to myself is, why is this drummer on Twitch so much more popular than me? Because there's other drummers, not just me. And so I think about that. Like, why is this drummer, like, what is he doing? Because I'm the only female one. So the cool thing is I'm the only female drummer. So I embrace that and I use it to my advantage to kind of just be me and like kill it that way. But then I look at the other drummers, and not because they're male, but that because their skills, their skill level is so insane that I want to be like them. And I'm like, I want to be like them. They're so popular, and how can I get there? And so you cannot compare yourself to other people. You just got to focus on your own journey. So I used to do that a lot, is what I'm saying. I don't do that anymore. It's not like I'm almost there. It's not, I don't even know like what, because every time you reach a goal, you want more. And that's going to happen. Because let's say if I'm like almost there, what's almost there for me? Okay, I want to be at an average of 100 people without being rated. And I've gotten there without rates before, but it doesn't happen every stream. But once I get there, I'm like, okay, I want to be at an average of 200. And then once I get there, I want to be like, it goes up. You're never satisfied.
Yeah. And
that's the mental health part of it. I don't know how to explain. You just have to be patient and just understand that journeys for every single streamer is different. And sometimes you will hit like jackpot with somebody finding you and rating you and like giving you all this exposure, and maybe it won't happen. Maybe it's just, you just got to work it a different way. But I don't know how to explain, because I used to really, what's it called? What's the saying? Like, I used to really hit myself against the wall with like.
I think that's the exact saying.
I used to hit my head against the table because I was not literally, but because I was not understanding what was I doing wrong, that I wasn't like staying steady, going up. And I'm like, okay, it's gotta go like this, and you just gotta understand that it's not always gonna be perfect. That's it. It's the internet. The internet has waves of people going in and out, and I don't know. Just do it because you love it. That's all. That's all I kind of just understood lately is I'm going to do it because I love it. I'm going to do it because I want to be a better drummer. I want to do it because I'm really proud of my, what's it called? Increase and change of skill set that I used to have. It's been going. That's the thing that I can confirm that's going up. That is the skill that I'm like building towards, because I found the skill that I want to stream, and that's getting better. So if you find the thing that you really want to like work on and is a skill and is a talent for you, then you want to stream it, right? And then, you just got to be happy about the positive, I guess, like the improvements and the things that have changed you as a person. And if you see a difference of, because like in my story, I'm a drummer. I got better way compared to like when I started. I see like my videos when I was starting up, like on stream, and I just want to puke because it's so bad. I watched myself drumming back like 2018, and I'm just like, holy hell, the audio's terrible. And anyway, so it's all these changes. It's like you gotta be happy with the positive things and just remember to not deal and dwell with the negative stuff, like viewers dropping or what else.
It's a journey, like you said. It's a journey, and you just got to ride the journey out.
Don't have a face cam.
have fun doing it, and just embrace it. Just embrace it. Have fun. I think that's have a face cam, yes, and have face paint,
and maybe a speedy cam as well.
Maybe a turtle cam too as well.
Yeah, like so in chat he's saying find a skill that skill. Wait, got to find that skill, that passion. Yes, so find passion. If you don't have passion in the streaming that you do, like
It's
okay,
it's gonna come out that you don't have passion. It's gonna come out in your stream that you don't have passion.
So what's your passion, guys?
Singing.
I should ask you that.
Singing.
Okay, that's good, but for real.
Just having a fun time. I love just having a good time.
Yeah, just making people laugh and being silly.
And then making fun of my arms.
Okay, yes, that's good. So just for real, no. How about Mendy?
That's a great question. I'm really into like video editing right now, so probably something with that caliber.
Yeah.
I always joke around. I'm like, Stav, do something really cool so we can get a good YouTube video out of it. But I like video editing and kind of showing it to other people. That like your creative side is more in music. I consider my creative side in video editing.
Yeah, that's good. I like video editing too. Do you make compilation video? You make compilation videos.
Yeah, I do the top 10 stuff for Video Game Report.
Wait, who was the voice for this Sunday?
Oh my god, that's our buddy. That's our buddy Cam. He did that for us.
That was funny.
Yeah. I did not expect that at all. Like, I kind of had my own idea on it, and then he sent it back out to me, and I was just like, I love this. This is not what I expected, but we're gonna go with it.
It's funny because it's like you can tell like low budget microphone like.
Cam, don't listen.
Cam's in his college dorm room right now, very upset.
It adds to the whole comedy part of it.
It worked for sure. It worked for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're running into that time right now. I think this was unbelievable. Thank you so much, SunFyre, for coming on, talking to us about all this stuff. We could talk to you for another hour, but it was a great time. I thank you so much for coming on. I don't want to show your video because if you're listening right now, just go watch her live because it's so much better than just seeing a video. All right, we'll have it, and in all the links, we'll have everything in there. So please check it out. Give her a follow, and just sit there and relax. She was playing Skyrim. I came on the other day. You were ripping Skyrim. I was just like,
all right. I'm like playing what? I don't play Skyrim, but
she was drumming to Skyrim, and it was just awesome.
Yeah, the Skyrim theme.
But she also plays video games too. What's your video game night? Monday, Tuesday?
Right now I'm playing Rocket League, League of Legends, not much on stream, and Siege.
Okay. And is it Monday or Tuesday nights? Isn't it like one set night a week?
Yeah, it's only Mondays afternoons.
Okay, so Mondays, video games, all the other times, mainly drumming and just crushing it and just being awesome. So watch it then. Mendy might join in as a cover drummer eventually soon. But seriously, thank you, SunFyre. If you have any plugs, if you want to give me shout outs, please go ahead. Here's your time to do that.
Well, my channel is SunFyreTV on Twitch, and same with my YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So same name everywhere.
And thank you to your community for coming out. If they're listening, if they're in chat, thank you very much.
Yes.
Mendy, you got any plugs?
I just like to give my casual shout out to all my ears. Keep urine and stay hydrated.
Good job. That gets better each week. That gets better each week.
What about you, Stav? What's your plugs? Let's hear, baby.
My plug this week, I just want to give a big shout out to AJ from Custom Geek Graphics. Help me out with my graphics for my stream, which I absolutely love, and I get a lot of good compliments on them as well.
He also did the graphics for Video Game Report.
For this channel right now is that we're on. He sent me a shirt, and it came in today. So I have it spammed in my Nightbot when I stream. He's helping out a lot of the GGR members right now, and it's just really cool to see him blowing up because he does awesome stuff.
Cool.
So that's my plug. AJ and Custom Geek Graphics, thank you very much for all of your help you have done. You know what? I don't say this a lot. I'm out of words. I got nothing. I got nothing.
This is a rarity, folks.
This is a rarity. SunFyre, again, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Mendy, I guess thank you.
I guess
Thank you for being you.
We're gonna, Mendy, I'm gonna give you a solo right now. I'm gonna let you close us out with your solos right now. Twitch chat, everybody, thank you for staying in, watching, tuning in live. Everybody listening to the podcast, thank you so much. Mendy, play us off, my guy.
Should I do like promos and stuff?
No, I just want you to slap drums everywhere.
Just nuts. So anybody that's new here, thank you again for watching this live. What we do is that take this audio, put it in Anchor, and that goes everywhere. Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your... Yeah, maybe. And then we also take this video and we put it on your YouTube channel. Very cool. So if you missed any of this and want to rewatch it, it'll all be on our YouTube channel tomorrow. Definitely tune into that. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in live. And Stav, thank you for being you, I guess. I don't know. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.